Destiny, not dust. Divinity, not rust. The Trinity or bust. Sublimity through thrust. As your Saint Germain, I come on the 7th day of January to proclaim my prophecy for you. Yes, I have given prophecies for previous years. Yet what are these, dearest ones, if, through your own tears, you do not endear yourself to God by proclaiming through your own prophetic voice your union with your I Am presence, your God self. Your divinity is your end, your beginning, and the means through which you will fulfill all. Your God self answers your call when you pray with divine intent for light to descend, for light to ascend, for light to defend, virtue within you, love within all, God within this world. I prophesy that you, O soul, shall ascend. Though the timing is up to you through your choices, will it be at the close of this lifetime or at some future one that still eludes you through the amorphous aura of the future, not yet self-realized within the now? My prophecy is that you will finally come to that point of God's self-realization where you will step into the light fully, and in God delight, a light in heaven, through the ascension process. Yet the daily choices through the path of initiation are where the rubber meets the road, and where you prove through self-mastery that you are worthy of the name of a Son of God, an ascended being, one with the eternal. Yes, many things may occur upon earth, yet what are these? Yet outer manifestations of a reality that all have in some part co-created through their consciousness, separate from the divine. When you unite with God, your consciousness ascends to a new level of vibration, whereby the world around you changes in the twinkling of an eye, because you see through a new lens of awareness. And this causes that cosmic shift where you align with the all-seeing eye of God, and your new immaculate vision allows for you to, within supernal joy, realize who you are. You know these truths, and yet the many compromises that occur throughout your days and hours are where you lapse into lesser consciousness. And there is not the God self-realization in the moment whereby you could capture more of the divine essences and holy frequencies of light that will serve you on your path of oneness. We have made many suggestions and offered the disciplines of the Spirit to initiates who are willing to undergo the process of divine sublimation, whereby all of the lesser drosses of the human fall away, and God within you holds sway fully, and you see your self-worth in a new light, and joy, joy eternal, suffuses its radiance through your aura, through the divine field of awareness that you co-create with God through prayer, meditation, contemplation on oneness, focus on the light. My prophecy is that some of you will fully awaken to your true calling, your higher mission, with the Chohans of the rays, with your sponsoring masters, and put in that effort daily that will make the difference so that you can ascend at the close of this lifetime. I would that the sum would be all, and yet I see the results of past choices, the burdens that you at times carry within your awareness, separate from God, and how these limit your perception, your divine awareness, and your acceptance of who you are as a God being now. I have offered the violet fire as a divine manifestation of glory through which you may accelerate the process of transmutation of your karma and accelerate the sublimation of your lesser self into the divine oneness of your presence through surrender, sacrificial giving, selflessness, and service to the light. If you truly utilize this gift daily with a focus that is new and powerful, I guarantee that the violet fire, alive within your cells, alive within your being, will transform you. And dearest ones, for some of you this will be that X factor by which you will stake your claim to heaven and to oneness within your presence. You must stake your claim, dearest ones, by affirming and reaffirming your divinity through I am affirmations, utilizing the violet fire magnanimously for self and other as one, and for the earth as your home of light. And when you pour into these affirmations the allness of self through the feeling of your virtue and your godly presence around you and within you, then these statements are reality. They are not simply a desire, a wish for something in the future to manifest. They become, in that moment of your statement, real. The difference between the initiates of light and the would-be ones is acceptance, focus, love, broadcast to the universe through effort, through joy, through compassionate giving. If you would be an initiate, learn from those who have passed their tests and gained entree into the divine world through this experience of oneness with God through love. And then decide that no matter what seems to be affecting you from the outside world, entities, demons, discarnates, whatever, these have no power over you through your choice to be a son, a daughter of God, and to enter into that divine experience of oneness through that joy of unity in God. Many of you give too much power to those superficial things that truly do not have reality in heaven. And you revolve and reclaim them again and again as affecting who you are, when in reality, dearest ones, they only have as much power as you invest through your consciousness in them. Therefore, release all miasma, all illusion, once and for all, and proclaim in the I Am name your godhood, your divinity, your sublimity, your uniqueness as a God-created one, crafted out of universal divine substance of light, unique in your expressions of artistic renderings of your gifts of the Spirit. And then use the allness of who you are to carve a new pathway to the sun and to be the one with Moria and the Chohans, victorious in everything, joyous throughout your day, awesome in how you express the solar light of your presence each moment. My prophecy is for each and every one who will listen to the voice of the I Am within and reflect and respond in kind to the kindness of God, to the virtue of beingness in the presence. When you study your I Am presence, through merging your consciousness with the mind of God in moments, sacred moments of the acceptance of your being as a part of the greater being of the ocean of God, I assure you that new mindfulness will surround you and ooze through your consciousness. New creativity will find ways and means of expressing itself through your hands, your heart, your head. And that truly, dearest ones, every day shall be a divine day. Every day shall be a divine experience. Every day will be infused with new love, godly love toward all, toward self, toward the one. I now harmonize within the earth all vibrations that no longer serve the initiates of light, and transmute by the power of I am that I am, through the violet light, that which assails the souls of God's children, and now is gone forever by the grace of God and the empowerment of the Holy Spirit, who I am on behalf of mankind in this moment. O Holy Spirit, come and transform the souls of earth's children. Raise them up, free them, bless them, charge them, and co-create within them the new day, the new way of Aquarius, and the sublime walk with God that each one may now engage in through union with the Christ, the Buddha, the Divine Mother. Blaze forth the violet light throughout this planet and her aura and her people and all evolutions. Blaze forth the violet fire as new prophetic words go forth through the students of the I Am, through their own self-created affirmations that bring eternity into this planet. Blaze forth a violet fire into anything and everything that you perceive limits you, and release it now into this cosmic vortex of violet fire, co-created by many masters, whom I have called forth, and those who will come to Mount Shasta in July. Be there, O soul, if you would have an infusion of such tremendous violet fire within you that you will literally be transformed in those moments of God consciousness that we will create with you in that session of light over those 4 days of merging with the sun of your presence through violet fire joy. Blaze forth this violet fire now and heat up the soul to feel God deeper and deeper within, displacing human sin and din, now with a new flower of beingness. Burn through unreality. Blaze forth that light through the Mayic fields created by the media that many, merging with through their awareness focused upon it, drink in, and which then suppresses the divine within their auric field, their awareness. Blaze forth, blaze forth, blaze forth the light. I call out 10,000 dark spirits who have inveigled themselves within the subconscious beings of light bearers. You have no power over these souls. You have no power. Scat now and go into the light. Be transformed in this moment of prophetic transmutation. You are free, O soul, to pursue your higher calling. Now walk in that light. Hold your head erect. Be who you are, a son of God, divine in origin, beautiful as the Divine Mother has created you in form upon earth, worthy to walk in the light and to serve with all your heart, to set life free. There is much I could say of what is on the horizon. Yet, dearest ones, it is always the choices of humanity that will determine what will transpire. What I dare say is that if you, each one, will rise each day to your highest calling, you can be the difference for planetary change and transformation and offset the darkness that does come unto certain regions, especially California. We appreciate our disciples. We warn you that there is danger. Be at the right place at the right time in your presence, and you will be safeguarded by angels and guided by God when to be where and when to be ware of what may occur. God in you will direct you if you give the authority to your I Am Presence to act daily, hourly, moment by moment. Just remain tethered to reality and stay in that light, and all shall be well for you. As for those who have left off of this path of oneness through this community that we have sponsored, that we have poured so much light into, I simply say, sayonara, adieu. You may go it alone, yet, dearest ones, we within this community are all one in the presence of our affectionate love for one another and the bonds of holiness, brother-sisterhood that safeguard this path, no matter what anyone believes through their minds as real or true. The true belief of faith in God within the universal one and within each other is what collapses unreality and sustains the divine oneness within this family of bright ones, shining ones, those who have chosen God first and the human self last. Precious ones, I pray that you feel our love for you as real, beating your heart with a new divine excitement. Now engage in giving your violet fire songs and prayers this day, setting the course for a great July and a great new day every day for you, your families, your communities, heart centers and groups, and the light bearers who sustain the delicate balance through their work with the ascended masters and cosmic beings and angels and their collaborative efforts to bring about the golden crystal age, dawning even now through many. Finally, I anoint you with the holy oil of gladness, which is my comfort to your soul. May you feel it deeply and guard the light within through constancy, through levity, through that inner joy of the Spirit that you experience in the state of oneness with God through love. I thank you.